Alright, Battlefield 6. I'm not a pro, I'm not a streamer, and I'm definitely not sponsored. I'm just a guy who downloaded the beta, loaded it up, and tried to survive the madness. And I have some thoughts, so let's get into it. I want to preface this by saying I've only played Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. I gave 2042 like a chance, but I just couldn't with the specialists and everything. So overall, right off the bat with this game, it's going to be tough to get a lot of kills because it's a lot faster. And you're going to have to use cover. So I feel like in past titles, you could definitely be kind of like a one-man army type of thing. And you can somewhat in this game too, but not as much. So like if you don't use cover properly and you're just out there running through God knows where, you're gonna die because the time to kill and the time to death is pretty quick. So that being said, though, once you kind of get the hang of it and your brain starts to catch up to how fast the game is, this game is honestly really, really fun. So far, this is definitely my favorite Battlefield out of all the ones that I've played. So first, let's talk about the maps. The maps are amazing. I am somebody who prefers kind of the smaller maps. So Cairo and then the other smaller map are absolutely amazing to me. And I feel like they did a really good job in this game helping the maps flow well, but at the same time, like it's not 100% predictable all the time. There's so many little areas and little like nooks to go into, and kind of how they advertise the Battlefield, it changes a lot throughout the match. But yeah, I mean, I know definitely something to still work on, but I think they've done a really good job so far. The gunplay, oh my goodness, gunplay. It feels weighty. When you down somebody, you actually feel like you actually feel like that you've knocked somebody out. And then also when you get shot too, it's again pretty weighty. The sounds, the atmosphere. I know it's only 3 maps, but the atmosphere is also extremely good. I haven't experienced many bugs. And to me, kind of the ragdoll effect is honestly really funny, and I hope they keep it somewhat in the game. Just seeing kind of bodies flying everywhere can be really, really funny and really cool. And I was definitely somebody who, at some point, also wanted closed weapons. But after playing the beta, I really don't feel like it's that big of a deal either way. I've played both open and closed, and I do feel like I'm having a lot more fun when the weapons are kept open. I like to be engineer, but then I love to use all different kinds of guns. So I think after playing the beta at least, I've definitely switched from a closed weapon system guy to it's not that big of a deal. Like I'm pretty much good with anything. What else? There are a lot of memorable moments, I feel like, especially, again, I mainly play engineer, so I love destroying tanks and I love getting that final shot in. There's just not a better feeling so far, at least, than destroying those tanks, because the tanks they're pretty powerful in this game, especially with the splash damage that they have. It can get pretty dicey and pretty crazy. So when you're able to take one down, you definitely feel accomplished. And 2, that brings up another point. When you're able to hit a really good flank around the enemy lines, that too feels very rewarding, because since the time to kill is so quick, you really feel like you've earned those double, triple, quadruple kills, and it feels very, very satisfying to get. So far, I think I have to at least have played 18 hours of this game. And I want to play again. It definitely keeps you coming back for more. And I can't wait to weekend 2. So my final verdict is definitely Battlefield is 100% back, 110% back. I have never played a funner Battlefield in my life. It's messy, it's chaotic, the destruction. Oh, don't even get me started about that. I'll make another video about that. But the destruction, amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing, keep finding out new things about the game, and hopefully you guys like this video, you like the gameplay, subscribe, all that good stuff, and enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Move out. Move to attack the marked objective.
Be advised, a hostile tank operating east of your current pod.
We are targeting objective Bravo.
Enemy hit!
The enemy has secured Bravo.
Stay with me!
We are moving on objective Alpha.
Frag out!
We are targeting Bravo. Alright, Alpha's under our control.